Hey everyone, it's Aiden again. Or AoMoose. I know it's been a really long time since I've uploaded. I actually like edited this video like really long ago, and then like completely forgot about it. If I'm honest. So yeah. But in today's is blah, 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 blah. um as you can tell, this is digital, but it's not like my usual digital. That's because I kind of got a iPad. I say as if bought like as if I bought it, but I'm like paying it off because. But I'm drawing my OC Elijah, or Eli, whatever you wanna call him. It goes by both. He's my Batman OC. Oh, should I say Robin? Anyway, he's Bruce Wayne's son. But that's. Am I drawing anything right now? I can't tell. Anyway, yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what I've got to say for like 15 minutes. But yeah, as you see, it's my Batman OC Elijah. Um, I've recently like updated my Tumblr because I've been really bad with that because I've been doing a lot of traditional. So I've been really bad with updating my Tumblr. But I've updated it the other day, so yeah, you get to see more stuff because it's not just been illustrative. It's like traditional, digital, and illustrative as long as well as realistic. Wow, I can't talk today. But yeah. Um. So 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 um so. Okay, I'm drawing it. I think the program I'm using right now is Procreate, but I also have another one called Art Studio Pro. The YouTube user, um, I can't remember how to say their name actually. It's like Con or something. I'll link it, but I know on one of their accounts they go by Winter Shade, but they've talked about it in on their channel. So if you want to know more about it, then go there because I really don't know what I'm doing still. But overall, I really like it because it's like I like my digital. I like doing digital because you get some really nice stuff, but at the same time, it's like my setup's quite big, so it's a bit inconvenient. So this is a bit more convenient, but the issue with it is that people in work keep watching me draw, and it's really awkward, and I'm not really a fan of that. But you know, yeah, it makes me really uncomfortable. But yeah, um, as you can see, my little boy, he's falling asleep. He was probably studying because I've drawn him studying like 3 times, I think. I also draw him sleeping a lot. It's kind of weird. But yeah. Um, so information about him. Okay, so he had mutism, or I think maybe selective mutism might be a bit more appropriate. I think he still has it, but it's like less. It gets not as bad as he gets older, kind of thing. Like, um, but he's also autistic. Not like he's like high functioning autistic, if I remember correctly, but he gets over he has sensory overload a lot. So when he's on duty as Robin, he has special what have they called it, those things that go in your ears to help make you hearing aids. He has like special hearing aids. They're not really hearing aids if you think about it, but you know that's the kind of like concept of them, and he kind of help filter out noise so he doesn't get overwhelmed and stuff. um Developed by or Lucy. I know I'm gonna try to say this, and my lisp is gonna be extremely obvious. But Fox, like Lucy, I hate myself. Lucius Fox. I don't know if I can say it. I'm too busy laughing. And Bruce, they were like developed together, and there was a lot of like testing that Bruce did, like in-field testing that Bruce did before he gave them to Elijah. Just because I mean it's his son, doesn't want to get his son in trouble, and then needed more testing like during training and then on the field with Elijah using them, like did a lot of that, a lot of tweaking. Took a while, and even then they get regularly updated because something shown you're gonna notice after so long. Oh my god, I'm trying to fix his nose, but yeah, I drew his nose I drew his nose as if like the angle of his face was like more forward, so I had to fix that. This is also a colored sketch, by the way. Yeah. Oh my god, go away. I've been doing a lot of traditional work though lately. I just find that a bit more relaxing, I suppose. But also, I have been doing quite a bit of digital because I've been working, but it's mostly sketches. But like, I've been enjoying using my watercolors. I really want to get some new ones, but at the same time, I'm just like, no, don't. You have enough, and you have no money. But I really want more, so it's a bit of an issue. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, so I've noticed that it doesn't let me record the audio in one big chunk. I don't know why, it's really weird. But okay, let's continue. Also, so yeah, it's an issue because I still want more watercolors, and I've seen like Magello watercolors, and I really want to try them, but I'm like, no, just don't, because you're poor, and like, if you want them, you're gonna have to take more hours of work, and it stresses you out. So like, yeah, don't, because the boss is not very nice to me, okay? He's just mean to me, and he told me that anxiety isn't a thing, and I don't like him, and I'm just like, eh. But yeah, that's irrelevant. Okay, so I'm going drawing into his, I'm sorry if I keep knocking, like, the mic. I'm like a really fidgety person. But as you can see, I'm drawing more of his body now. I'm pretty sure I should drawing the desk or table or whatever in a minute. Did I give him glasses? I think I've went to draw his glasses, and then I was like, yeah, no, don't put his glasses on today. You look, you're a goof. You don't know how to draw. But yeah, now I'm fixing his mouth. Oh my god, there's so many things wrong today. Oh my god. What am I doing? Okay, right, yeah, I'm really fidgety. I haven't like exercised in like I don't know how long, and I really should. I was gonna go to volleyball tonight, and then I couldn't, and I'm really stressed because like my position in volleyball is gonna completely change from like being like when I played last year, I was the tallest person on the team. The fact this new team that I'm going to be the shortest, and it's stressful. And this is irrelevant once again. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, so what the hell am I doing? I don't know what I've done there. I really don't. I was still trying to figure out how to I figured it out a bit better now. How to like move stuff without it going on like a certain line. I've kind of figured it out a bit better. So, I don't have this trouble. Not well, I do, but just not as much. I'm figuring out. I don't know words. Okay, so what am I doing? As you can see, I fixed his nose. It looks better now, in my opinion. Probably don't end up drawing that other hand because I got a bit lazy, most likely. Most likely. I don't quite remember. I'm completely honest. And I'm rambling really quickly. And I'm sorry. Wow. This is why I can't be a YouTuber, because I'm like really inconsistent and I never know what to talk about, and I just like it's probably like I'm really okay. Just calm. 1, 2, 3. Okay, a bit calmer now. Oh, I do start drawing this hand. Yeah, he was studying, but then I think I probably erased it. Okay, yeah, sorry. I got really like I think I was talking about my boss, and I just got really like and then I was like, I must have sounded like a squirrel. Or no, I probably sounded like one of the chipmunks from Alvin the Chipmunks. Like, you know when you record someone's voice and then speed it up, so the voice goes that high and it goes really fast. That's probably what I sounded like. I'm guessing. Yeah. Okay. Oh, actually, no. I do put more detail into his hand. I was probably thinking I left his like kind of a weird blob. Yeah. In all honesty, I kind of really enjoy drawing on the notes, you know, the Apple Notes, because I find a lot of the time I never know what like brushes to use because I find a lot of them really awkward to use. So if you go on Apple Notes, on the notes, and you just select the pencil, you can get some really nice gradients and shading and really nice lines and everything like that. And I just find like with the proper drawing programs, although they're better or meant to be, I find them too confusing. So I get really stressed because I just find it easier on the actual like I don't know. I think that's why I stopped doing digital so often. Oh my god, my dog. It's not my dog, it's my dad's dog, but she's a grouch. The point is, oh yeah. But I think that's why I always struggle with digital so much because I can never really figure out my process when it comes to digital. Um, because you can't feel how it works, if that makes sense. I think that's why I prefer traditional so much because like when you're using something you can feel how it's different where with the brushes you can't, you just kind of see it, so it's a lot harder to like I feel like in my sense it's a lot harder to control, and that's because it's a lot harder to grasp how it properly works. That's my opinion. That's just digital in general for me, but at the same time I like it because like you can really rework stuff over and over and over, and that's also one of the issues. Because you can rework it so much, you kind of get stuck in this thing of redoing it over and over and over because it's not perfect. Where if it was traditional, there's only so much you can do before you start ruining the paper or whatever type thing. So traditional's better. Traditional is superior. No, I'm not joking. um no, it's a personal preference of mine. I do generally prefer traditional, but at the same time I get really stressed because like sometimes like I'm drawing and I just kind of like I feel like I should just leave it and try doing the sketch again, but then I feel like no, I should erase it and start over, and it's like no, just leave the original, just stop. But yeah, it's a struggle because I never know what's best. But as you can see here, I colored in this red, and then I felt like the overall tone was just kind of a bit meh. I feel like it's all too similar. So you'll see in a minute, I change it. But like, I don't really change it. I do change it, but not fully. What I do is I go, maybe I should just wait till you see it, and then you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But anyway, I'm adding more red tones into his nose and cheeks because although I've obviously gone over it, it's gone darker, but I feel like the warmness has gotten a bit dulled. It looks a bit gray. And you can it didn't look too bad until I put the red over, where you can see it was a bit dull. So yeah, just going over and adding some colors into his nose and his cheeks to make him look like he's not dead, essentially. imagine, yeah, this is like just studying and then he just died. Imagine. Oh, actually, probably has happened. Probably shouldn't say that. I apologize. Um, no, but yeah, I didn't want him to look really dull and gray, so I added a bit of warmth into his cheeks. But as you can see here, I'm going over with a blue tone, but I didn't want to completely like mess up the cohesion of the piece, so I kind of go over it so it's still got that undertone to it, and so like does that make sense? It kind of make like at first it's like purple and then it gets more and more blue, but it's still got that red undertone, so it's still got the key. It's still cohesive with the colors of his hair and his skin. That's basically what I was trying to do because I struggle with that a lot with digital. With like watercolors, I found it a lot easier. Now that I'm aware of like color cohesion, I find it a lot easier to do, but only traditionally because I can actually see which colors I'm mixing. So I just kind of make it more aware. So like, say, say, obviously like if I'm mixing a color that has orange in, well, I probably see, no, that makes no sense. So if I'm mixing like an orange and I'm mixing a green, I'll use like the same yellows type thing. So it has, so they've got like a similar, like, do you know, I don't know if I'm making sense, but basically when I'm mixing colors, I'll use the same colors to mix different colors, or at least add a little bit into it so it's more similar. so that way the colors aren't completely clashing. I don't know if that makes sense, but traditionally I find that easier to do. But I've recently found a trick on how to do it digitally, and I might make a little thing about that once I actually start putting it into practice. Because that happened actually, though I did it once. I did it once, and I'm proud of myself. But I think I went a bit too much with it. But because I struggle a lot with color, because basically I only ever used pencil up until I was like, and I mean like when I say pencil, I mean literally just a pencil up until I was like 17 when I got my first set of watercolors. Because sorry, I'm just really hyper. Oh, I've just eaten, so I'm like really hyper, and I have nothing to expel the energy with because I haven't got my gym pass yet. But yeah, so I might make a little video on that because I need to actually practice that. And I feel like to learn with someone who's also learning helps. I mean, yeah, you want to know stuff from people that already know what they're doing, but you also want to know stuff from like people who don't, because then you can kind of figure it out together. But yeah, this video is ended, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.